Greetings, friends! You're just in time to hear about the erstwhile evangelism of ecumenical enthusiasm, the early church. I'm Dr. Archie Logical.
Archie Logical. Archie Logical.
Ah, the early church, those quietly clandestine communities of Christian care, the germinating genesis of Jesus-following Jews and Gentiles in Jerusalem. The early church began after Jesus died, rose from the dead, and ascended into heaven. Jesus had told his disciples they would receive power from the Holy Spirit to go into all the world, to spread the good news of God's kingdom, and to baptize people into the family of God. That was the point of the church then, and it's the point of the church today. Oh, that's not the church. That's me before I've had my morning coffee. Ah, that's better. Nowadays, when people use the word church, they mostly mean the building where services are held. But in point of fact, the early church had no permanent buildings, no special cathedrals, or soaring steeples, or stained glass windows, or long wooden pews, or ornate pipe organs, or stunning sound systems. And that's because the church wasn't a place at all. It was a group of people doing their best to live like Jesus. The early church was basically a bunch of small clusters of Jesus followers in different cities throughout the Roman Empire. People of all races, the rich and the poor, the powerful and the weak, all meeting together because of their shared faith in Jesus. Mostly they met in people's houses to share stories about Jesus and have a meal together. The homes basically looked like this: mud and stone walls, one or two main rooms where people would sit together on the dirt floor. These groups might have been just a couple of families who shared everything: their food, their money, their talents, their stuff. Acts chapter 2 says they shared everything they had. They gave to anyone who needed something. They met together. They ate meals together in their homes. And they were glad and sincere. Sounds like a good group to be a part of, if you ask me. And because of their love, generosity, and faith, people who weren't part of the church wanted to be part of the church. Sometimes the church met in big marketplaces or fields, and thousands of people would decide to follow Jesus and join the church all in a single day. It was a regularly recurring revival, and you can read all about it in the New Testament. It wasn't always easy to be part of the church, and over the centuries, the church has changed a lot. But what's still true is that the church is more than a building with a steeple. It's people, all kinds of people, following Jesus in community with one another. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to enjoy this homemade horseradish Harvadian ham hoagie. That's humongous!
Archie Logical.